we've got KMS Lighthouse. So we're super excited to have KMS Lighthouse as a global leader in the knowledge management space presenting their integration today, which helps agents, employees, and customers transform interactions through knowledge. Their company is dedicated to innovation with regards to knowledge management. KMS Lighthouse serves leading brands globally. The solution significantly improves training and onboarding teams, first call resolution, reduction in error rate, and time to knowledge, which is a lot to do. Are you sure you're going to handle that in 3 minutes or less?
I'm going to give it my best shot.
All right, sir. Well, 3 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now. Good luck.
Thank you, Joshua. And we are super excited to present our integration into Salesforce. So we start off from the Service Console, but let's open up one of our cases. So here, for example, we have a case which is called Bronze Policy Inquiry. And we can see all of the details. What is the case number? Who is the owner? What's its status? And so on. And in the center of the screen, we have the Lighthouse Integration. So this is our next generation knowledge base. So directly in the middle of the screen, we have the access to all of the knowledge that we may need. And we have a really advanced and innovative feature called proactive search. So here directly in the center of the screen, without us typing any information into the search bar, we're taking the subject line and pushing information directly to the users when they're opening up a ticket. So in this example, we can see that we have details about the entry, health, insurance policy without pressing any buttons. But if we need more information about this policy to help guide a customer, for example, we can open up a structured knowledge article. So it's divided into different tabs and fields to make it really easy to use and consume and be consistent across the board. So we can move over, maybe if there's a question about eligibility, details about our policy, we can select a section and we can send it via email directly through Salesforce. We also have the ability that we can rate the quality of the content that we're receiving, really critical for the machine learning capabilities of the search results to push the right content to the top. We can send feedback on our content and we can save this to our case for future reference. We also have the ability that we can have embedded videos into our knowledge articles to really benefit from this knowledge and make sure we're presenting consistent information across the board. So we have the knowledge to use in an interaction and the knowledge to use afterwards. Let's take a look at another example. So we can click here and open up a case called Advanced Card Security Options. So a customer is calling in and they have some information regarding their cases. So maybe they need to know some details about how they register, for example. So in the contact details, we know that this customer has a credit card and they have the brand of MasterCard. But let's view a scenario. So this is a step-by-step process. So we begin with a scenario, maybe that we're going to speak with the customer and they're going to say, and we have a question, have you registered for advanced security? And they'll say no. So we can continue with this process, with this flow, and we can see that they have a MasterCard. It's automatically defined. We're taking that information from their contact details and presenting it on the screen. Then we can follow up and say, okay, this is the explanation. This is MasterCard Secure Code. You don't need to download anything. It really protects your security. Then we can follow up with the next step of the process. Have you activated this? Maybe they'll say no. So we can follow up with the guidance. This is what you need to do. Again, we know they have a
30 seconds remaining.
Taken directly from the information, and we can follow through with all these screenshots and guidance how they complete this process to really give a guided flow. We also have integrated reports in terms of the activity that the users are doing within the knowledge base to make sure we know what is the most used content, what are the most rated articles, and what is connected with the knowledge and the cases, so we can really provide outstanding and consistent experiences. And of course, this can be used in communities too.
There you go. 3 minutes. Are you done?
3 minutes.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Well, you did it. And you know what? You were able to show a significant amount of how easy you're allowing people to get access to information at the right time when they need it most. I love the areas that you spoke about specifically, where you had the knowledge article and content directly inside of the user interface, where the agent can very easily step through and ask the customer the questions, have the response, and be able to have that, that right there is very handy. So the agent doesn't lose track of where they are in the conversation, and they're giving back the most appropriate response in an efficient manner. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amanda, what questions do we have out there for KMS?
Yes, great demo, super clear and organized. 3 minutes goes by so fast, but we got to see a lot there. So the question from our audience is, does KMS Lighthouse support multi-org deployments?
Wow, that's a great question. And The answer is absolutely yes. So one of the key things that we've developed within our solution is that we can support organizations that maybe have a classic deployment of Salesforce as well as Lightning and maybe multiple other areas. And they want to have a centralized knowledge base to ensure that they're providing the consistent and accurate responses, making sure that they're supporting their business continuity plans. So we can support across that different deployments of Salesforce, one centralized knowledge base, consistent, accurate responses across the board.
That's amazing. Well, thank you very much for your time today and good luck. Best wishes.
Thank you.
All right, moving right along, we've got PagerDuty. PagerDuty for customer service and sales